In this Star Wars Outlaws news update video, I will be sharing with you details on the first update that has just released for the game. Before we do take a look at the patch notes though, make sure you do subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any future news updates on Star Wars Outlaws, including future patches and more. So late last night, the PS5 version of the game received quite a hefty update, whilst this afternoon the PC version received a small patch. Currently, the Xbox version has not received an update. Let's start with the PS5 patch because it is the one that is on the larger side, plus has caused a bit of controversy. So it comes in at around 8.6GB, and it adds support for 40 FPS when using a compatible display. So if you do have a supported display with VRR, you are able to use 40 FPS, which is a balance between frame rate and graphics. Your PS5 console does need to be set to 120Hz with VRR enabled, so make sure you do have that on if you wish to use this mode. Some people did have this in the original version of the game, but it wasn't really working, I think, for all displays and stuff like that. So now you have proper support, just make sure you have downloaded the update. This patch has also addressed a bunch of performance issues and fixed numerous bugs across the game. Very vague, unfortunately, nothing specific, but people have been saying that some bugs they were experiencing have all gone, so that's great, even though there are still bugs that do need sorting. Moving on to the controversy that this update has created. So some people did not receive this update and started playing the game when the Gold and Ultimate Edition became available without this update. This was the update that you were supposed to have at launch. They've sent out this email to let everyone know that has played an older version of the game to update, and you might be encountering various issues because since playing this update. They sincerely apologise for any inconvenience this may have caused, and to solve this issue, make sure that you are currently on the latest version, which is 1.0.02, and then head to the game tile, select options, go to information, and then on version line locate the version number to check what version this game actually is. They go on to say, and this is the big thing, once you've confirmed that you have the latest version, please start a new save to fully enjoy Star Wars Outlaws as our team intended. If you continue on a prior save, you will unfortunately face issues and progression blockers. So, of course, some people have put in just a couple of hours or several hours and are now being asked to start a new save from the beginning of the game because the game just doesn't really function as intended following this new update, because the last save was on a much older version of the game and you may not be able to progress through the game when using the newer version with a save from an older version save. This, of course, really sucks, especially for those that did purchase the game and spend more money to get it early. It's just one of those things that games and stuff like that, it's really disappointing. I can't imagine having to start over if you've put in, 7 or 8 hours into the game already and you have to start over. That's just so annoying. I remember having that issue with Star Wars Squadrons before the game came out. I had the review copy and I had to start over. This game is obviously a lot bigger. What I will say is at least they gave some pretty clear communication directly to the players rather than just posting on social media. They actually went out and contacted the players personally, which I think is good because it's less of a chance players will continue using the save. Let's now move on to the PC version of the game and today's update. So it is only just a very small patch. It comes in at around 96 megabytes. So it downloads very, very quickly and installs and updates so fast. So quickly I didn't even see at the time how big the patch was. At this moment in time of recording, so far the only things I can see is that they've added these tiles to the main menu, so you can see that they're advertising that if you increase your Ashiga rep, you get that half appearance. There is this challenge to complete to get XP, and you can also follow them on social media such as Instagram. If I had to guess, some bug fixes and performance improvements were made to the PC version of the game with this update, but there are no bugs that I noticed that have been fixed. Of course, when full patch notes for this update and the Xbox update that is probably pending does release, I will make a video, so make sure you do subscribe for that. With Star Wars Outlaws officially releasing in 2 days' time, I'd expect another patch pretty soon, because Friday will be day one, but I'm not sure we should expect a patch on launch day. We'll just have to wait and see. I'd love to know your thoughts on anything I've talked about in this video, so please do let me know down in the comment section below. Remember to drop a like to help support the channel. Subscribe so you don't miss any future Star Wars Outlaws news updates, and if you did miss any of my previous videos, click on the playlist on screen right now, and I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.